What up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Sips with Melly. And today we have the one and only Travis World.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here.
It's a pleasure.
Oh, thanks. Okay, so let's jump right in. Where did you grow up?
I'm from San Fernando, to be exact. Coffee Street.
Oh,
In the heart of San Fernando.
Charlotte lives in San Fernando also.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, San Fernando have some really nice people so far. Who I've met. And Charlotte and them say the best people come from South.
I guess you could say so. All the talent.
So up north don't have talent?
I never say that.
The best talent.
Yeah.
Okay, so you started, what field did you start off first in music with? Was it DJing or producing?
Yeah, DJing.
Okay.
I started off I can't even remember exactly when. I know I was around 14, 15 when I started doing it professionally.
Really? Okay, youngest in charge basically. 14,
yeah, at the
15.
point, when I was doing it professionally, I was the youngest. I was the youngest on radio at the time too.
Oh, which radio station did you start off with?
On Slam, yeah.
Oh, that's your home. Well, now you're on.
Yeah,
you're still on Slam.
I'm still on Slam.
So you stick it out.
Yeah.
With them. That's home. Okay, that's nice. Okay, so you got into being a DJ at 14, 15, which is amazing. Mm-hmm. And then what age did you start producing, and how did you ended up getting into production?
Well, production followed a little while after, around, I would say 16, 17. But the reason why I got into production is because as a DJ, I wanted to stand out. So I always started doing little remixes and stuff. And then it kind of led to me wanting to actually do original songs. But thank God for me wanting to do remixes. It helped me a lot and make it a lot easier for me to learn the actual production, because doing a remix is not like doing the full thing now. So you kind of do do part of it, and then you kind of understand it a little more because you're not rushing straight into the full thing. So when I did it like that, it made it a little easier for me to understand.
To learn.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's take it back to home. Did any of your parents or anything influence you getting into music, and how did they feel at that young age? You getting involved in music, like DJing and being on the radio and stuff like that.
Strange enough, no one in my family has a musical background. No one at all. And there's a funny story with me being on radio, because my dad was never really in support of me being a DJ, because he always said it was you don't make much money and things like that. You know the talkiest guy, right?
Yeah.
So being on radio at a young age like that, you needed permission from parents. So I got permission from my mom because she's kind of cool with everything. But I wasn't radio for 6 months without my dad knowing.
Really?
Because he don't listen to radio.
How did you get permission? Did you have to get permission from him, or just one parent?
One parent.
Oh, okay. So how did he find out?
Well, I had to get permission to work on radio as a trainee from a parent, but when it was for me to start getting paid, because as a trainee you don't really get paid now.
Yeah.
So when I had to start getting paid, I needed the signature from both parents. So I had to go to him, and I was like, I'm doing this for 6 months now. And
what did he say when you told him a whole 6 months?
Well, he asked me how, and then it was a real tricky story. I probably shouldn't go into too much detail, but yeah. And then basically I got him to sign off, and he was okay. I just thought when I started he wouldn't be okay, but then I realized he was okay.
He was okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How did you manage to juggle school, hiding being on radio, and also be on radio? How did you handle?
Well, as a trainee, I started off with one shift on a weekend, so it wasn't really much. It was on a Saturday, so it wasn't really into school time or anything. It was Saturday morning, so yeah, it wasn't that hard. If I had more shifts, maybe it would have been a little harder.
Did your mom get in trouble for not telling them?
No, well, she kind of explained it to him.
Yeah. And it's a passion too, so Okay. Okay. So you got involved on the radio, then you started production. And then what? Okay. So at which point did you actually like which tune you dropped? Basically, made you feel like you are doing the right thing with production. Because you know, every producer I feel like always have that tune that. Because you know what? Let's take it back before that. Let the people know some of the songs first and first you have produced.
Well,
For those who don't know.
the first major song I did was Temperature from Marshall. Then I went on to doing songs for Salty like Free Up Yourself. And then this year at Soca Kingdom, Don't Play That, Ben for Salty, Trouble. I did a remix with Top Striker with Marshall. And well, the list could go on a little more, but that was like the major songs that I did so far.
Okay.
Yeah.
So at which point do you feel like you've made it? Like you know what I mean? You're like an established big time producer. That's the first question.
No, I feel like I understand what I'm doing, so I feel like I know what it takes to get a song to
to
be
like
accepted.
To hit. Right.
At the same time, I feel like I know it, but like I still really don't know it because you never really know because the atmosphere and everybody mentality keep changing, so it never be the same thing.
Yeah.
So as a producer, I feel like I need to just keep up with the time.
Right, and listen to the ground.
Yeah, and also at least keep up with time but set your trends at the same time. So.
Yeah. Okay, so which tune you've done that you feel like, yeah, this might be like, you know what I mean? It's like this is a thing that established me as a producer, as Travis World.
Well, to be honest, right, the first song I ever released was a song with Skinny Fabulous called Mashup International. It didn't really reach to Trinidad, but it won Soca Monarch in St. Vincent.
Oh, nice.
And that was the first song I ever released. So, I mean, that itself was motivation to keep going.
Right.
And then from that song was Temperature and then Free Up Yourself.
So you went straight to the big time.
Yeah. I always try to shoot for the stars for everything that I do.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you drop a little lower, you still high because you already went for... Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so then... Basically from the jump you went hard. You went for it from the jump. Okay, so now I know you and Salty, you guys have like a really good relationship. You guys create amazing music. Tell me how that relationship built.
Well, when I first heard about Salty, I didn't know much about him. I just heard like, and you know, he used to do these like mixtapes and stuff, so I knew him from like that. And like a lot of people saw Salty as the downtown guy now. If you're being honest, right?
Yeah.
You know, he's the streets guy and whatever. And like a lot of people who know me always see me as some kind of uptown guy.
Yeah.
And I started off when I started off production fully, I was kind of wanted to mimic this kind of EDM DJ kind of style. But then like I realized I should do it for soca because there's nothing really like that for soca.
Only.
And like my goal when I started working with Salty was to take a downtown guy like that who on the streets and put him on like a uptown project, which was Free Up Yourself. And if you listen to the beat of Free Up Yourself alone, it's like, if you listen to house music, it's like a house beat.
I love house music.
And I basically put Salty and something like that. People would have never thought because it'd be like Salty, some kind of ragamuffin kind of vibe beat.
Yeah.
But like me put him on that and then change the whole vibe, and that song did well. That song did, like I never expected the kind of feedback I would have gotten from it because like I don't know if you know Diplo's label Mad Decent. They reached out for me and Ultra Records reached out for me to sign the song, and I was surprised because Ultra Records don't sign any music like that. Well, I've never seen it, so I was surprised when when I saw the email. But unfortunately the song was, I wouldn't say unfortunately, but the song was already signed to a distribution already, so I can do it at the point in time.
Yeah. But that should have I'm sure that opened opportunities to future things to come.
Yeah, so they all both labels are open to me sending more stuff.
Yeah.
And probably in the future I would send
some stuff to them.
And that's a next eye opener for me because like thinking of the song and it was like wine and stick and this and that, and you would think the lyrics, those people wouldn't really be on it because it's local, but then it really opened my eyes to show me that it don't matter what you do. Once the music song good, people will
Sounds
be
good.
on
Once it
board.
have a vibe. Yeah. And you know what? You are like, you clearly have like that air because one, you're a DJ and you hear music constantly, and two, you also go into it with a plan. You know what I mean? How you say you put Salty on it because he has ground, and then you had like the house music, so you had a plan and it worked.
Yeah.
It made sense. You know, you create your own lane in everything, music.
True.
And yeah, which is dope. Which is really, really dope. Okay, so then after Salty, how did you end up hooking up with Masha?
Well, I hooked up with Masha before, because before Free Episode was Temperature, and that's basically me shooting for the stars with the writer, because we originally wrote the song for the next artist, and then the other artist couldn't really reach the vocal. He can do the song vocally, basically.
Yeah.
So we was like, we should shoot for the stars of this one. Like, we sent it to Marshall and see what he said. And basically he was like, yo, I like this, I want to do this. And then I didn't even know he was doing this song for a while, and then he sent it to London Future to do some additional stuff on the beat, like some minor stuff. And I just got back the beat with Marsha vocals, and I was like, what? Marsha do the song? As I said, I was in the dark for most of it. And then Marsha reached out to me, and he was like, he didn't even know it was really me that did the beat. He thought it was London, because they sent the song to Marshall, and then I don't know what happened, that London got the beat to finish it off, and then Marshall just really told London did the beat.
Yeah, but it was actually you.
Yeah.
But that's a blessing in disguise, because look at now.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
So since then we started linking up and thing, and ever since we had a good working relationship. Yeah.
You kept it flowing until Road Match this year.
Yeah.
How was that?
That was cool. That project was our next long project, because it started off in 2017, as in the carnival season in 2017, and it was on stall because the writer had disappeared. Like, I never expected that project to finish, to be honest, because when we started it, we never started it for Marshall. We just started it as a vibe.
Yeah.
And built on it. And when the writer did like the first minute of the demo, I was like, yo, Marshall will sound good on this song. There's a song that I think Marshall could pull off.
Yeah.
And then the writer just disappeared due to the personal issues.
Yeah.
And like, when I said disappeared, you can contact him, you can message him. He had no Facebook, nothing. So like, to find him, and then out of nowhere in like the beginning of summer, like around July, he just messaged me out of the blue and was like, yo, what's the plan? What we doing? And I was like, well, what we doing? You had to finish the song.
Right.
And like, I sent him it. The beat wasn't finished 100% too, but I just sent him it with a little extra stuff on the beat, and he wrote it out in like no time. I was like, yo, because I played the song for Masha, the little minute that I had, I played it for Masha, and he was like, yeah, it have a vibe, let me see what we could do with it. And then when I sent it to him, he wrote it out real fast, sent it back like in 2 days, and then I sent Marshall the full song, and he said, yeah, we think about doing it. And then December had came, and I think he was in Jamaica for the Yourself.
Oh, with me.
Thing that,
yeah.
And then he called me. I was like, I feel like I'm gonna do this Soca Kingdom thing. It'd be nice, and he could had team Marshall Monday off it and whatnot. So I was like, yeah, no problem, because he told me he was saving it for this year.
Oh, but he ended up okay. Maybe he got like a vibe, and it just felt right when he was listening. Yeah.
So he's like, I'll do this, and then he did this, and then he recorded it, and then he was like, he met up with Super Blue like the day after we were recording and stuff, and he was talking to him, and he's like, he came back to the studio and was like, yo, Travis, what do you think about doing a road mix with Super Blue? I was like, yeah, that's cool. Nobody ever did a road mix and not that I know of, brought a outside artist to do the road mix. And I was like, yeah, that's cool. And then he brought Super Blue to listen to the song, and Super Blue was like, yeah, have a vibe. And then I don't know what happened. He was like, what do you think about playing him on the original song? He was like, you tell me. you had the say, you had the last say.
Oh, nice.
I was like, of course, like,
Right.
why would I turn down an offer like that?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's like a huge collab, and
Right.
that's basically it. It was never planned. It was just him meeting up with Super Blue, and
Those are the
just-
best moments.
yeah,
though,
just
aren't
getting
they?
a vibe.
Aw.
And that's basically Super Kingdom in a nutshell.
Oh, nice. Okay. So let's change the subject a little bit. Let's go personal.
Okay.
Okay, so you have is a son or daughter?
A son.
You have a son. How old?
He just turned a year on Saturday.
Okay. And how old are you?
22.
Okay,
going
so you
23.
had him when you were 21.
Yeah, you could say basically 21.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Did that affect, and because 21 for some, like for me, 21 is really young, you know, did it affect anything like becoming a father, or did it enhance being young, you know what I mean, and having a kid?
Well, it wasn't as hard as people said it would have been. It's pretty easy and fun for me, I guess. And I don't really see it as a holdback or anything. I mean, sometimes it gets in the way, but I still get work around it.
Yeah.
And I never make it an issue. I think it's pretty easy, fun.
Would you have any more, or would you wait?
And I'll be honest, I never really wanted kids.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was unexpected surprise, but still happy about it. But as far as for now, I don't see any more kids in.
You know.
Yeah.
So he didn't make you want to have more?
I'm actually good with one. Like I always said, if I had any kids, I would always have one.
One.
If
Yeah.
I ever got any.
Yeah, for the experience.
I
and
mean, the mom wants another kid, but I was like,
you
always keep brushing it off.
maybe in time. In time.
We'll see.
I mean, you
We'll
have
see.
you have time to figure it out. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? You have time to figure it out. So don't even stress it.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you have coming up next? Like,
Coming from a year with Soca Kingdom, you would expect a lot of people want to work. So I have a lot of songs, a lot of collabs. I'm working with Marshall again. I have songs with Salty to release soon. Like the next 2 weeks, I have a rhythm, Salty Second Star. Then I have another rhythm with Lyrical, Marshall. So I have a good bit of stuff.
yeah.
I did
you're
a
working.
song with Scotch Bonnet for Cass and another artist from Africa. So
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. You're working.
yeah, I've been
You're
working. And then besides that, there's a lot of outside projects too. So
Nice. Creating that own lane.
yeah.
Okay, I love it. Okay, so if you were supposed to say, like, it could be DJ, it could be producer, it could be artist, who do you think is next?
As in,
Like to bust or to do something great in the industry? It could be any.
I would say Nyla, but
But
Nyla's
she
on
already,
there. She's on that way already.
So who else?
Who else? I don't know.
DJ, is it any DJs, younger DJs you see, or any, you know what I mean, producers you see working out there that you're like, yo, they work really hard and maybe they'll, you know.
I don't know, but like it not on the top of my head. I can't really think about it.
Okay, yeah, and that's cool. Okay, so what's your vice? Like, what's your vice? Do you drink? Do you...
I don't drink or smoke, but I eat cake a lot.
Oh, you love cake. What kind of cake?
Vanilla cake. I always eat cake.
okay.
I eat cake like 4 times a week.
Really?
Yeah, people,
What?
cake is amazing to me. But
So it's your vice?
that was always my thing. Like, there used to be a store where I used to live in, when I used to live in South.
Mm-hmm.
They used to sell cupcakes. They closed down now. But like, I used to buy a cupcake like every day. Like, all my friends used to be like, that's the weirdest thing ever seen.
But that's your vice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have a sweet tooth.
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's not a bad vice. You know what I mean? And it's not like it's harming you. So,
Yeah,
but no, it's not like it's harming you. It's not a lot. Yeah.
I guess. I started gym recently, so I'll see where that goes.
You started
Like 2
gym-
weeks. I'm 2 weeks into it.
You started gym
Yeah.
to do what? To bulk up or to
Well,
So-
my girl wanted to start gym because she wanted to lose the pregnancy body to get back on her body. So I
Aw.
started with her.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
basically, I don't really want to get big, but probably just tone up and
Tone
stuff.
up.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, lit. Okay, so let people know where they can find you on social media.
Well, my social media is basically Travis World Music on everything. I think Twitter is just DJ Travis World, but everything else is Travis World Music. So yeah.
Okay. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Hope you enjoy this interview. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on social media. It's @Melly Rose. And don't forget to follow us also on social media at The Bass Now Media and feelthebassnow.com. You can check out all the episodes, and I'll see you guys next week. Okay, bye guys.